What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We are back with more God of War. Now, the big piece of news, if you missed it, yesterday after I think it's 47 hours of game time, we have completed the main game of God of War. There's obviously plenty left to do. We've got some side stuff to clean up. We've also got the big piece of the side questing, which is the Valkyries to get fighting. I'd like to try and grind some other stuff out to make the Valkyries as manageable as possible, because some of them definitely feel like they're going to require stuff, especially the fight in Niflheim. That one seems like it's going to be pretty rough, but yeah, we have completed the main game. So without further ado, let's get into it here and start working on a little bit of the remaining side questing action. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well. John, good evening. Busey, good evening. Welcome back, welcome back. Okay, so let's start with this one, because this is the most readily available. I think what we'll do is we'll go to like some of the side, like the main side quest stuff, and then we do have that. We do have the trials.
It's Fimbulwinter. I can feel it in my throat. This is the big one.
Stop saying that. Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later.
That ain't just snow, and you know it. It's the end times.
How dare you make me the voice of reason?
Guys?
Just discussing the weather. Bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means is, Fimbulwinter's upon us, boys. The winter to end all winters. I can feel it in my throat.
Yeah. We heard.
So, if you're heading home, try to keep moving, and also to not die.
Or if you're not heading home, same advice.
Alright, they talk a lot. Busey, does it say in the like performance? Does it say in the performance tab? Or like in the, I guess it would be not performance tab, but like in the graphics tab? Like that graphics section, you should be able to select performance or quality. I mean, I always go performance. Whether it's 60 or 120 hertz, I don't know if it explicitly states it in there or not. I think some of that might depend on what your output display is.
Talk to this here ring.
What? I can't hear thoughts from rings, Brock. It's talking to me! It's Andvari!
Ha! Knew it.
He says he went to the Velnder mines to observe his mistake, but then the Soul Eater attacked, so as he was being ripped apart, he cast a spell that removed his soul and put it in this ring. And then he...
What about all his stuff?
Huh?
I say, we did all that stuff.
Andvari had a workshop here with all sorts of posh doodads and ornatory tools. And one beaut of a hammer. You make mention of it still in there?
Yeah, I think these side quests are going to be important for getting
You're upsetting him.
Your point?
new armor and
You
such.
fellas take Andvari with you and go have
Hey, what up, Kareem? How are we
If you
doing?
find his hammer, I'll whip up something real nice for you.
I like the sound of that, Brock. I
Hey
like
now,
the sound of that.
Don't go forgetting your entry stone.
I'm doing well, Kareem. We finished the game last night. So now we just get to do some side questing, some trials, maybe some Valkyries. I'm not gonna go for 100%, but we got lots of little side stuff to play through still. Play the game at 120, but you can only get 60. Because the replays on 120, so trying to figure it out. Just saying 120 because that's Yeah, I'm not sure off the top of my head. Or without, like, exactly looking at it. I would think... I would think that the PlayStation would support it. I was trying to time it so that they come out of the ground and I could hit them. Okay, that's annoying. I feel like normally they tunneled. Rewarded for the side quests? Yes. Yeah, so the side quests will have typically things to either then purchase from the shop. Like this is gonna give me an epic enchantment. There's potential for some other stuff as well. The other one that we're gonna do has a legendary pommel, so there's the chance that it's actually something worth switching out in my build. Yeah, I think the 120 hertz is gonna depend on like what you have set up in your system. Right, like what is your monitor support for your TV? That's gonna be, you know, option one. Or not option one, but like that's gonna be the first thing that matters. Not that that necessarily like fully determines it. I don't know, I'd try and look up just like a generic like how to tell if your PC or your PlayStation is running a certain setting. Oh, the freaking explosions. What up, Deuce?
Tough stuff.
What up, man? 91 months. Hot dang. Hot dang. I feel like I say this every time, but what are we doing with our lives, man? Hope you continue to enjoy your faces. Good to see you, sir, as always. And again, just an incredible use of the resub message. Love that. Still figure that out. I know. It's like we're just here because it's what we're used to. Right?
Sounds sad.
The ring's grief is of little importance, boy.
Boy, there's so much like roughness in the voice on that. It was fun. Yeah, this is a very enjoyable time, Kareem, for sure. At some point, I think I'm gonna have to go back and play the older ones. Oh, okay. Oh, it's not that we're going down; it's they're coming up. Got it.
Boy, cannot be trusted.
I wish I could, like, deflect those. Where's the weak one? There he is. trying so hard to, like, keep him in a... manageable spot here before they, you know, get stronger and these guys are so annoying. Oh my goodness, I can't. These elves in quantities I definitely struggle with. So does Assassin's Creed on PS5, like, does it explicitly state that it's in 120 hertz? Like, I'm just trying to figure out if there's some way on the PlayStation that it'll tell you just generically what it's playing on. And challenging, I have heard that that those early God of Wars are very difficult. I don't know if I'm supposed to, like, punch them into, yeah, to the point where they stagger to death. I don't know if that's the way to go. 'Cause I know some enemies you can't kill this way. I think these guys you can. That seems to be the better way. I'm wondering if that's how we fight the ads in that trial. Come on. The only problem for me is, like, the combat of landing the punch attacks. Which is maybe I just need to learn, like, disarming sort of combat. Because I do think that the fists combat might be the better play for those guys. But yeah, dude, so we finished the game last night, so now we're on to the fun, like, side stuff. You know, get to go back, clear the quests that we didn't do before finishing any percent. Yeah, we'll be able to fight Valkyries. I think there's maybe even a dragon still to fight. But a bunch of different things to still go and do. I'm not going to try and 100% it. I think 100% is maybe a little bit too tedious, but I would like to do the remaining, like, combat stuff, because I think that the combat has been quite enjoyable. Yeah, I'm wondering if you see if it's 120 hertz potential on like when you're on performance mode, and then if you're on quality, if that's just letting it go up to maybe 4K.
Silence that ring, boy.
I don't know how.
4 a.m. right now, gotta get going. Hey, no worries, man. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. Hope you have a good night. I'll catch you later. Think that's that. quite a few chests in here, actually. And I saw the elevator. To go back up the other direction. So this should take us behind. We have a chest here.
Boy,
Yes, sir.
Now, I heard that Atreus gets even more annoying in the next game. That's the other thing. We haven't gotten, like, a lot of these treasure maps. We've gotten a few just by happenstance. Legendary enchantment, legendary enchantment, legendary enchantment. Glacial catalyst, unstable ore, unyielding cinders. I mean, there's obviously really good stuff for getting them, but being able to identify it on the map, like, I don't think that my memory is maybe that strong, or my observation skills. It's because that's one of those things that even in, like, Elden Ring and stuff, I would struggle with when it comes to, you know, they would be like, hey, here's where this artist was. It's like some painted section of the world. I'm like, yeah, I don't recognize that. And I'm pretty good at exploring, but it's very hard sometimes to see, like, the super particular stuff.
A soul eater.
and a traveler. Guard up.
Oh boy. Now, this ought to be a fun duo fight. Okay, nightmares are gone. That was some other enemy. Ow. Oh, what hit me? Did one of them explode on me? Oh man, we actually did some, like, pretty good work on the Traveler. I think dodging behind and getting hits on the back was actually, like, actually really good. Ow. You jackwagon. Okay. I think hitting him with that. Oh, I dodged into that, like trying to get around back. That seems like a really good way to go. Because it feels like his armor is getting absolutely destroyed. Gosh darn it, I missed the throw. I missed the throw. Okay, so the Travelers, they die faster hitting in the back. It, like, breaks their armor down way better. Excessive leakage, what's going on? How are you doing? Hope all is well. I also think that this, from Atreus is helping. Oh, whoops. What up, Kyle? Not a Windingo, welcome back. Hope you're all doing well today. My problem is I'll take too many swings and then I'm stuck in an animation I can't dodge away. Oops. Oops. Because I think we're going about it correctly. That's a bad throw, just kill him. Cool. I still think sometimes they sound like thwomps. That, oh my goodness, the tracking and the animation. Oh, I get stuck in the swing animation so much. But it's that combo of getting stuck in animation, and if you are just like a hair early on it, they can just completely rotate and snipe you. The stuff comes out of the ground and makes this just a little bit more annoying. But it's like, hopefully Atreus can kind of keep them occupied enough. Can't see. Okay. Now we can lightning. There we go. In the water? And we... Good enough?
Nicely done.
Much, much cleaner that time
A
around.
dead soul eater. What's a soul eater even doing here?
Yeah, I was waiting for that soul eater to come alive the whole time.
What do you mean it's your fault?
I was talking to the ring.
Ignore him.
It's sort of tough for me to ignore.
There's probably, yeah, it's probably like a line that we gotta throw through. Some items down there. What is the... If I look at the map here... So what is this section? We're in the river pass. There's a Valkyrie here. 4 Odin Ravens and another chest. Okay, well I haven't stumbled across our friend the Valkyrie quite yet. I feel like this is where it's trying to lead me, so what is up this way? Or is this where it's trying to lead me? Okay, we can punch, even though they can fly, we can punch them off, which is kind of fun. It seems like I need to do more hand-to-hand combat. The little twist and the like sound of the back breaking, kind of gnarly. Okay. While barehanded, double tap L1 to break block. Okay, that's actually, so we can do like L1 L1 and then follow it up. We can do, that's obviously the R1. Can hold R2, press R2. I can dodge in with an R1, sprint R1, sprint R2. Oh, and then there's that stance switch. Hey, what's going on, Michael? Cheers from Pennsylvania. So what, I see like a... That's the animation, got it. So when the shield comes out, I have to like wait for the hesitation. When the shield comes out, then I can go flying around a little bit more. Trying to make sure I don't miss anything. I don't know which way is gonna loop me back to other stuff. Okay, so here's the other chest. So the only other thing we had were ravens and a Valkyrie here, if I recall correctly. Thoughts on this game? I've had a ton of fun with it. Did not see the storyline coming. Been enjoying the combat. We're at the point now where we've just got a couple of side quests and some Valkyries left, so that's what we're looking to clear up at this point. Okay, so you can take that to go back down. I'm assuming this is some shortcut.
And Barry says his workshop is up there. But I know. Don't trust the talking ring.
Okay, so that's where we want to go up to. But I need to double back because there's another path still back this way. 'Cause that's the Envari thing. That's the main bit.
He says
Oh, maybe.
this chest will trigger a bunch of traps.
Well, YOLO.
I see no traps.
Legendary enchantment,
Sounded so sure of it.
25% resistance to all status effects. Alright. Because that should take care of... Was that not the Nornir chest? What chest is that? I'm pretty sure everything else is clear. I have technically not cleared anything? According to this? I don't understand. Is that just, are like regular chests like that not classified in the completion percentage, I guess? Are legendary ones with skulls? I haven't. This is my first one, Michael. So we went right in, we went right to the hardest difficulty.
Be ready.
It's these stinking... I don't think the big guys are gonna be able to. I think the small guys I can. I think this... yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get staggers up on the bigger ones that have that boss move set from Alfheim. go a little bit of beat 'em up time here. Ow. Okay. Very annoying. Aegir's Protection. Epic Talisman creates a small defensive zone that prevents Kratos' attack from being interrupted. Reduces the amount of damage he takes. When upgraded, restores a small amount of health as well. Okay, so right now we have bigger timing windows in the defense when blocking. This would probably be decent. It's kind of like one of those things that you have to time it up right. But I don't know, it feels too defensive. Like, I feel like at this level of difficulty, I think too defensive is 100% a thing. Oh. I can cancel out of that, okay. Like, anything, I don't know, I feel like playing at this level, even when you have higher defensive stats and stuff, I just feel like you're too close to dying on any given hit that, like, the things that give you health back and the things that give you, you know, damage reduction and stuff, like, I guess damage reduction is better.
Father, please, just listen. Invari's crew did something bad.
But,
He's glad
I
he
don't know, I
destroyed
don't
his
think
life,
it's,
and he's
it
sorry he
doesn't
kept
on
trying to
paper
trick
sound
them.
that great.
His hammer is just through this gate.
I did see earlier there was a spot to climb up that you needed him to do it. So is this our legendary chest ahead?
Boy,
Yes, sir. Wonder who wrote this.
this is a fine hammer.
Great value
Invari
to
says
Brock.
thank you.
That is still not a Nornir chest. What I've learned is I still, at this point in the game, almost 50 hours in, have no idea what a Nornir chest actually is.
We will talk to the blue one.
Focus up.
I don't know, I'm trying to mess around with the hand-to-hand combat a little bit more. Not that it's going to be useful for boss fights, but... Okay, so this was the shortcut from earlier. Roger, roger? I mean, I think that's everything, so back to Brock we go. Yeah, definitely not the best at the elves. I'll have to re-explore this area, though, because we've
The
gotten
alchemist's
upgrades
hammer.
since.
His spirit is a nuisance.
Yeah, Andvari always was an asshole. Hell of an alchemist, though. Hand him over here and I'll melt him down.
What? You're going to melt down your friend?
Bronco, welcome back.
Trapped souls, what
Jay,
I
what's
need to
going on?
Give your reward some extra oomph.
Welcome
You
on in,
don't want
guys.
it?
Hope you're all well.
We can't do that. Here, you hold on to him. He's really useful, I promise.
Fine. so long as he proves his worth.
Invari Soul, very high perk chance.
Kid's
Grant a
bit of
health burst on any
softie,
successful rune attack kill.
Well,
Alright.
he'll grow out of it.
Not necessarily what I was hoping for, but it is what it is. Okay, so I just need to see if there's anything that has the Winds of Helheim or the Bramble. Because I think those are the two like late game upgrades that probably have this chest enveloped, if I had to guess. Oh. So that took us back to the start. That's not exactly what I was hopeful for. Was there another path forward, or was the only way into the mines there? Just trying to make sure that I'm thorough. Because I feel like we've gotten stuff. I also need to probably look up. That's one thing that they put these stinking birds, and I don't look up enough. Okay, so the mines were down there. No, I think that's it, but the river pass is all the way out to here. So there's the Valkyrie. But I guess the river pass is like, even though... Okay. That's why I was confused. So the place that we just were literally just has an Odin's Raven that we missed. But the river pass is back here. That's what has Kara. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going less crazy. We have a realm tear. I keep saying tier. Realm tear. A realm tear fight over this way that we haven't done. The river pass is apparently a huge area. There's also a hidden chamber all the way back in the Wildwoods. So we're definitely going to have to head back that way. Check that out. We're only missing a raven there. Good job, me. Very thorough. Okay. So let's go do the realm tear. Let's fight it up. See what sort of reward we get. Started playing God of War Ascension. How young Kratos looks in the first game. Yeah. He's definitely aged up a bit. I mean, back then, he, young buck probably isn't married. Definitely doesn't have a kid. Crazy what time does to you, even if you're not fully mortal. Even though we're dragging Mimir around, it's not as fun when he's not telling us stories as we go through that loading screen. Can I read these words now?
Another name. Olra.
It's as if they've been made into a memorial to the Valkyries.
We can light the bridge. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. We can light those guys up. Alright, these were definitely stronger at the original time that we came here. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah. They are strong. They're level 7.
I'm ready.
Whoa.
Well, this is a fine mess.
Jeez, man. So just one shot and can reach me from there. Okay, how do we want to tackle this? Maybe start with the chains to try and use those runic attacks and then cycle them. What would be nice is if I could kill that guy and get it into a 1v1. Okay. No! I didn't have it in my hand. I was trying to do a throw attack, but I didn't have the axe in my hand, so I did a jumper. Oh, man. First game, if you want to play it in the order by story. Okay, when did that game release though, relative to the chronology, I guess? This is definitely the strat though. Get the burst. Get these guys. And get that. Try and line them both up. Okay, one down. Oh, that was close. Oh, the block didn't. I can't block it, but I survived. Nope. Oh my gosh, the freaking axe not being in my hand gets... Oh boy. Okay, that's a pain. But the axe not being in my hand gets me killed so often because I try and do an axe throw and the axe is somewhere else. Oh man. Okay. Some Dust of Realms, but that's tear number 13. I don't even think I've found all of the tears. The fact that there are 5 of them, I mean, I guess it shows it on some of these maps. Right, so like, technically we missed something up in Thamor's corpse. We were pretty thorough in some of these areas, but like Volundir Mines, I missed something. I feel like some of these places we have to revisit. 2013 release, gotcha. This was 2018. Were there any in between Ascension in this? Obviously this was a 24 or a not 24, a PS4 release. I think this is where we're going. So we've got another side quest that we gotta get to. That was so quick. Anything to interact with here? Nope. Alright. So up to family business. Hopefully there'll be some good stuff in it for us here.
Mimir, why did you say Tyr felt responsible for what?
A lot of places to really row a far way for.
Shortly after the forging of Mjolnir, when Tyr arranged a diplomatic meeting between Odin and the Giant Kings. Well, this was when the Long War was young, when victory was still a thing dreamed of, and the Jotnar might have tipped the balance between Aesir and Vanir. You know what? I'll tell this one later.
I feel like you could potentially row upriver even more. I don't know if this is just a stop and talk kind of place.
Let's do it.
Okay, so obviously that's upgrade just because it's new. Some more defense. I don't know if it maybe upgrades protection at all. Oh. Okay. So the other thing with this one though is that it gets enchantment sockets. Does our current
Sometimes the best purchase.
That's... What am I looking at? Armor. Yeah, so we don't get an enchantment socket. So you get to choose things a little bit, which is neat. All right. More sailing is in fact needed. PS3 sounds like a jet. Yeah, those old games. That is old tech. Because the old stuff is like pushing those consoles to their limits. They're big, they're bulky.
I still can't believe his son would kill his own father.
You know, the fans are just going, trying to keep it cool and running.
I know. He only got one son.
I remember playing Demon's Souls on my PS3
His
and
own father? I mean, I get
the
angry
swamp
at you
like didn't
sometimes.
even fully load. There was just like a giant black
Sometimes,
area
yeah.
where
A little.
assets weren't
But I'd
loading
never
in.
stab you in the back.
No. I am...
This clan really didn't want anyone coming in. How are we supposed to get through?
There must be a way to lift the gate.
Maybe with the big water wall.
My thought as well.
Alright, it's puzzle time. Oh baby, that hurts. Getting some slam-a-jammin' here. That's for sure. That's for certain. Ow! You turd. I hate these guys. That hasn't changed, never will change. Revenants suck. Suck it big time. Wolves? Why not? I don't know if there are better ones, but I definitely enjoy the wolves.
Done.
Could probably go and upgrade some of the other summons. Maybe there's stuff that's better for some of these Valkyrie fights. I would imagine some things that are a little bit more on the single target side. It is my instinct almost to immediately hit triangle to recall my axe. And that's just gonna get me in trouble there. Okay, so I need to do something with this water wheel. I would say that that would be it. And thusly, the gates have been raised.
Ready yourself, boy.
Going on a ride. Are there any more? I feel like the music was starting to pick up, like there were maybe some other enemies.
When are you angry?
What?
When?
Always.
I guess sometimes when you don't think I can do something, but I can.
It is not always easy to know
It's
what.
okay. I get it. I'm little. Where's that whetstone, I wonder?
It's ogre time.
After it!
Getting stuck on the boat. I feel like if we can get that guy and then we can go and take him against the other enemies. Yeah, here we go. Taking over ogres and then just killing literally everyone else. It's a good time. Because they're like way stronger than me. And by they, I mean like the ogre is way stronger than me. Okay, we're almost dead, but he is actually dead. Easy enough.
The apple doesn't fall far.
Gonna need a little bit more HP, but we're almost at the point where we've got rage. I think we're like actually one hit away from getting that rage meter in full.
Follow me.
Oh, I didn't know that you could build up rage from hitting literally anything. Breaking barrels and making things work out for us. Nice. Okay, so we need to do some climbing. And it probably involves climbing up there. There's also a little bit of back there that looks like some lore. Breaking Bad, what's going on, Matt? I really need to watch Better Call Saul at some point. The real question is, can I convince my wife to watch Breaking Bad? Because I've watched Breaking Bad in full, and then I've watched quite a bit of Breaking Bad a second time during, like, I think years ago AMC was doing some sort of Breaking Bad marathon, and I watched most of it again. So good. Can't convince my wife to watch it. Now there's Pluribus as well. Is Pluribus the same writer? Is that why you bring that up? We just got Apple TV Plus. The one positive of having Comcast, not that Comcast is always the most reliable, although I will say Comcast fiber definitely better than Comcast DSL. They have Netflix with ads, Peacock with ads, and Apple TV Plus for $15 a month, which is literally like, it's 45% cheaper. So that's actually a good deal. It is a Vince Gilligan show, okay. I've heard good things. I've also heard some mixed things. But I know it's on my wife and I's list to check out for sure, especially now that we have Apple TV Plus. But we honestly only did that upgrade because Apple TV Plus is gonna hold F1 next year. Did a very poor job there of getting the nightmare ahead of time. You just shot the ground, kid. You really digging Pluribus? I've heard some people love it, and I've heard other people have some mixed opinions on it. So I'm not sure what to think. I'll have to watch it and see for myself. I've heard enough good things to think that it should be decent. I think at that point it just becomes whether it's like your type of show or not. Hey, welcome back, Justin. We are back indeed. Getting some side questing done, trying to put myself in the best position possible for Valkyrie time. So I'm not entirely certain, you know, how much we can do to be any better off against Valkyries, but I'm gonna try. I'd like to get, I think the biggest thing is doing the side stuff to get weapon upgrades. So I think it's gonna be Muspelheim and Niflheim. I think that's gonna be our bestest bet. So that's down underneath once we go over there. So yeah, I think we have to just go and bite the bullet, do as much side stuff to give ourselves, you know, as good of enchantments and weaponry and armor and upgrade, just get everything as strong as possible before we start going into fighting those things, because we need damage. Like, stuff is higher leveled. Some of these fights with ads and stuff, like, you just need to be able to survive it. I want it to be health. That was XP. I didn't know that was an option. I hate it. Gosh darn it. Alright. So we're pressing forward here through the North 3 stronghold. Trying to do family business. Got a little bit left to go, of course. Or probably a lot of bit left to go. But we gotta take a quick 3-minute break here to clear the pre-rolls. So I appreciate everybody being here. Don't go anyway. Don't go anyway. Don't go anywhere, even. We'll be back very shortly. Plenty of God of War left to go tonight. Yeah, if you're enjoying, drop a like on the stream. Helps me out immensely. And I'll see you guys in 3. Be right back.
Father, I think you should see this.
It's raining!
Ads. Alright. We are back. Let's do it. Investigate the Reaver ship. I would love to. What am I missing? I'm missing this. Turns out lowering the bridge is a good idea. Enemies, I'm assuming? As soon as I like touch the ship. Lots of blood. That guy is very dead.
This is the sun.
That ghost stone? How do you know?
The sigil. It matches the dagger we found in his father's back. He stood his ground, but it was not enough.
He's like freshly dead,
They betrayed him.
I think.
Betrayal begets betrayal. My guess, the young one murdering his dad didn't sit well with the others.
He thought himself ready to lead. It cost him his life.
Bronco, thank you very much, man.
Look there, lad. By his
Thank you
feet.
for the super chat.
The whetstone!
For some drink? No, you don't drink coffee?
Used it to smash his face.
Appreciate that. My wife and I are,
Ew.
we're going out to dinner Saturday, so maybe I'll get a soda or something.
Well, this is a fine mess.
I was too busy taking a drink. Come on, Mr. Traveler. Alright, well, at least now we get full health. Ow. Who is... You there? Level 7 too? Gosh. Ow. Okay, I gotta take care of that guy up top. He's probably more of an inconvenience than the Traveler is. Literally just the one hit and he died. So... pull you into submission in a corner. Oh, I got greedy. I got really greedy because I thought I could hit him with that and it would maybe stagger him. Okay, so we gotta like turn around and take care of the guys up top. Okay, that apparently happens every time though. That might be good enough, though. There we go. Nice. Definitely not dead, but weakened, right? Nice. Wasn't the cleanest, but we got there.
If Sindri wants it, it must be really useful.
Well, lad, Reavers have very specific priority.
An ancient relic of hell deemed too powerful to remain whole. Fragments of its former strength lie scattered throughout the realms. And then it just says activate. doesn't tell us what it does. And it has a socket.
If it's not shiny and you can't eat or drink it, might as well use it as a blunt object.
Does it, like, buff your weapon? We're definitely gonna have to check that out. Upgraded, I guess. I mean, it's got sockets. I wonder if it opens up to a second socket or just has the one. Either way, my curiosity has been piqued. There's also, we're missing, I need to find that legendary chest in the pass because I think that's the only one that we missed in the game, and I'm pretty, or maybe it's the Nornir chest. Basically, we are missing somewhere. Oh, maybe it's Helheim. We're missing health. I think we got to go back to Helheim because I think that the final health bar is there. What do we do? Go back this way, I assume. Disappearing up into the sky. Try and knock him off.
Another one down. I'm not ready. Ready and wait.
Can't block that. Bye-bye. Into the pit strat. Never disappoints. Never, never, never disappoints. Okay, so we have here, and we also have that little crevasse. No, not shoot,
Here.
kid. Come here and
Boy.
read the freaking skull,
Yes,
you
sir.
nincompoop.
There's a scroll here.
Yeah,
Belong to the sun. Wow.
I know there's a scroll here, Captain
Father,
Obvious.
forgive me, filled with remorse. Forget
Thanks
my
for that.
actions.
Okay, so that takes us back to the beginning. What exactly do we have left with this? Just return to
As
the
you
boat.
thought before
Got it.
taking
Okay,
action,
so let's go
there would be
finish
no
up
need for
the
regret,
other
yes?
sections of this area.
Maybe we should bring this to his father, back at the storeroom.
Most excellent. So it really is just like finding an absolute boatload of crafting materials. Knocks enemies back. Does damage and stun. Really nice when you add the other fragments to it. Yeah, so I gotta find the other fragments. I think we'll go back to this for now. Thing is, I don't feel like we've missed too much. Find a different exit? Oops, I wanna... No. Can I put this on? Go to journal track. I had to do it that way. So you can... I didn't realize I could dock the boat there. I saw the X prompt and I just kind of spammed it. We'll say where they are. I gotta look around. The thing is with the favors, feels like... Oh. Okay. I need to go back. Need to go back that way. Let's do that first. I don't know if it's gonna be Valkyrie fights that open that up, but I feel like the Valkyries said about just like dropping Valkyrie related armor or things. It's obviously not gonna be here. Because we just got this piece in this section. I need to go and find the other legendary chests and such. And the... down here now, what are they called? I don't love that there's stuff that's just like complete Nornir chests. Because all the stuff that I'm finding just has like some extra resources and whatnot.
I see something down there.
Definitely some things that I've... as we've gone along through this, there are definitely some places I've gone through that have probably some bramble and such that I need to go back. I just saw
Why was Tyr
Raven.
helping Odin meet with the Giant Kings?
You know what?
How did it
Tell
go
us
with the
when they
stronghold?
I'm like really bad at looking up. Which I'm sure is what they bank on.
We found your whetstone.
Oh, wonderful! This staining is unusual.
The Reavers used it to smash another Reaver's face in.
Oh,
Is he gonna go
wonderful.
gagging now?
Here, for your trouble.
Low perk chance to activate
I
a
can't
health
wait to
burst
test-
on any successful axe hit. And it adds some luck to increase that perk chance. Something to be said for that, but
Delve
I
a new
think what we've
whetstone.
got is
It may
probably
not
better.
look like much, but it's practically humming with magic.
Okay, so we missed a lore marker. And we missed a
I needed
Raven.
a new one after my brother borrowed the last one. I saw
Kind
him.
of crazy because I feel like we're so thorough.
Salute it out!
He said,
I feel like we're so thorough, but somehow just continue to manage to miss stuff. Okay, so I think... let's check out the Council of Valkyries, and then I think we're going to head to Helheim. I just want to see, I'm assuming that a Valkyrie fight is going to show up here. But... I don't know. When we went, it was a giant open area. I don't know if it's like you have to beat all the other Valkyries in order to summon like a final Valkyrie in this arena. Sort of deal. Or if we have to light all the braziers for something to happen here. Yeah, because this is still missing stuff. Anything that we can do going back this way? I don't presume so. Those are regular birds. We already got this. I feel like that's all that's here. pretty certain that's all that's over this way. Use your eyes, look up, nothing. I feel like this is just a lot of like run back through areas you've technically been already and double check that
Brock and I are working on something special for you at the temple.
you don't suddenly
Let's get to it.
have anything. Because that's the new that needs dragon tears and dust of realms, which we only have 3 dragon tears.
If you don't...
Midgard has 3 Valkyries, more to do. Something entirely undiscovered, which is like crazy to me. There's 3 more realm tears. Oh, we do need to go back to Fafnir's storeroom. I guess we should do that. That's kind of like a 2-for-1 sort of deal. Where's the nearest opportunity to teleport is, I guess, the big question. We gotta go down to the... Fight is happening. Come on, boys. There you go. And that's how you shimmy. It's like they forgot how to do it. Yeah, there's our teleportation. So Fafnir's storeroom and then Helheim. That seems like the game plan to me. Although apparently we have a Death Eater just randomly about. Oh, that's a thing.
I'm set. I'm not ready. Not yet.
I think you have to keep moving. Ah, that was a mistake. Ow. I think it's because I ran into it. Okay, he's down low.
Almost ready.
Don't want to die. So close. Okay, come on, keep hitting him in the head. Yeah, I don't think he likes that. Can we just get him on like a little stagger train here? Okay, go. Ow, no, don't die like that. That would be bad. Saber complete, the troll hole. Nice. No, no. No cat, Matt. Logistics discussion with the wife. Her dad wants her to come over and help with some stuff. On the weekend, we were trying to figure out what exactly we have going on. I'm gonna double check the brazier while we're here. There should be a place to teleport from up there anyway. Because I'm assuming we have to light all 8 to get the Valkyrie. Because we have... Actually, no. Because those are the 3. Ear, Girdful, and Kara. I believe it said that there are 4 Valkyries. But maybe there's something else? Have we done this one already? We have. Okay. That's fine. I guess I'm a little bit annoyed that there's not a place to teleport up here, but I could have looked. No, we're all good. I like saw her come in and I was trying to gauge like what level of importance the conversation was, because a lot of times if she comes in, you know, this late at night, it's typically like something with my son's not sleeping or yeah, what have you. So I wasn't entirely certain if there was something of that nature, but she waited. I knew it wasn't too pressing, but pressing enough that, you know, try and figure out so she can talk to her dad. Okay, so Fafnir to the storeroom. And then theoretically to Helheim? That's the initial plan here. Obviously, you met me. Plans very much so subject
Brock
to
and I have been
change.
working on a new project at the temple. Come visit soon.
Right, I remember this place. These were all the different rooms. You had to like go around the center. Be interested to see, because it seems like as we've gone back through places, there are new enemies afoot.
Sorry, not ready.
Oh, gosh darn it. Every time that my axe is out. I just knocked that guy into tomorrow. Holy cow. Dude went flying off of the tree.
Impressive.
I'd say. Okay, Fafnir's storeroom. We just are missing a singular raven. Everything else. Everything else we have managed to find. Now, will we find said raven? Odds are low. Because I don't know if that bird making sound is the raven or not. I think because it sounded like just a crow. It would be nice, but like honestly, I don't think we need XP for anything. Like actually anything. Or not enough to where we couldn't
What are you?
We found your son.
afford it.
He was betrayed too. And we found part of his journal. It sounded like he regretted killing you.
Fat lot of good that does me. How'd he go out? You die fighting?
We found
Stabbed
4
with
corpses near
like
his. They were decapitated.
Ha! Vandrid always
4
did keep
swords.
his sword nice and sharp. A lesson he picked up from me. He's a backstabbing bastard, but Knowing he's in Valhalla sets me at ease. Thanks.
We did a good thing.
Is this all of the
I'm glad we
wayward
came back
spirits?
here. That
Tier
thief did not
shard
deserve
bonus
to
to
be
all
defeated.
stats.
Maybe so. Still, it feels good to.
That seems useful. So what's our weakest one? No, it's not the pauldron. I want to go to the sockets. I think we already have one of these, right? No? That's a worthwhile upgrade. Yeah, the runic attack kill and the critical level I don't think are all that great, but we've got Tears Shard and we've got Eye of the Outer Realm. Eye of the Outer Realm is a little more balanced. It has a little bit more luck.
Help people, even the dead ones.
But that was definitely
Almost like your
worthwhile.
mother.
I don't know if that's for this specific one or if that's just for going back and like if that's for getting all of them or if it's for that particular one, but I am more than pleased to get all those stats. Okay, so now we just need to get back out, go to the warp point, get back center, and take a little trip to Helheim. Because we have some things that are only accessible with Atreus, which for the main section, we were only ever there as solo Kratos. We had the escape from Helheim with Atreus, but also, should I be calling him Loki now, or...
Come visit Brock and I at the temple sometime.
I'm assuming there's nothing new.
Yes, come in.
Yeah. Oh.
Or never mind then.
Let's go Helheim. I really need to get the health upgrade. I think we got rage all the way up. I think I have one apple left to get. But I feel like we did a pretty thorough job. If this is the only place, it's because it's the only place, or it's like a place that we didn't go and backtrack to, you know, immediately after getting our chains. Right, here we go. Because then once we do Helheim, I think then Muspelheim will be the way to go. And then the Filheim, I don't know if there's anything preparation-wise that we can do ahead of time, or if we just have to do these little like down and back runs to get some preemptive upgrades. Also, have we gone to Vanaheim at all? Vanaheim and Asgard, Svartalheim. Are those places that you can actually gain access to? Maybe I shouldn't ask. Because I'm curious if you can actually get there at all, or if they're just kind of teasers for like Ragnarok. Feels kind of weird to put, but it also says that like Odin won't let you. I don't know. Yeah, what's going on, Baron? I'm doing well. How about yourself? We finally beat God of War, but there's still so much left to do. It is next game, okay. So they really set this up with Ragnarok already being like, we are going to do another game after this.
My brother and me got a new project.
They didn't like leave it open a little bit. Like this was fully made with Ragnarok
Can't
in
believe we're back in hell.
At least we're not on the side of the bridge where those visions will torture us.
with
So
Ragnarok in
cold.
mind.
My spit freezes when I talk.
Ow, 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 ow. Holy crap. Okay.
Come on, get up, brother!
Should explore Midgard? I mean, I'll have to go back to Midgard. I think there's definitely a few things that I still need to do, but I want to go back to Helheim because Helheim has a missing legendary chest and some artifacts and such, so I feel like this is worthwhile to go and do the Atreus specific stuff. Just hanging out. Casual Tuesday. I mean, we're coming up on
My brother and me got a new project.
coming up on the holiday. I know for me personally, I've got off Thursday, Friday.
I can't believe we're back
I don't
in
know what
hell.
everybody else has
At
off.
least we're not on the side of the bridge where those
Some people
visions
probably
will
taking
torture
vacation
us.
for the full week.
It's so cold. My spit freezes when I talk. All set.
Ow.
Brother, no!
Freaking staggered. I pressed the wrong button, so I didn't get the block off, and then I was just in the stagger chain and apparently couldn't get the block. Half day tomorrow and then you're off until Monday? Nice. Yeah, I mean, this week has been pretty chill for the most part. I'm gonna try and hopefully wrap up the stuff that I've been working on, or at least get some good progress with the testing tomorrow. Basically got to a point where I had to like restructure the way that our
At least we're not on the
code
side of
is.
the bridge where
I'm
those
like trying to
visions will
rewrite a bunch
torture
of
us.
stuff,
It's so cold.
modernize it, all that jazz. Okay, that's my bad. That's called misplay. Ow. Dude. Okay, this group of enemies is apparently perfectly set up to just stagger lock you. Wave, like it's projectile spam. My issue is probably that I am attempting to just block straight out of it. I need to dodge. Oi. Oi,
My
oi,
brother and
oi.
me got a new project. Now that we're on speaking terms.
Okay, let's try and
Can't believe
take
we're back
this
in hell.
a little bit
At least we're not
slower,
on the
keep
side of the bridge
things a
where those
little bit
visions
more
will
in front of
torture
me.
us.
So we're gonna line you up with that, and then we're gonna bring you in, throw you over there.
Need more time.
I have to be careful because that guy keeps sending shockwaves, and it's I don't know why I keep swapping. I'm probably hitting triangle without even realizing it. I'm assuming that at some point in that we killed the nightmare. Enemies are definitely strong. I just need to press in, find like the bramble and such that I couldn't before. This feels like we're fighting enemies in the same spots. Okay, weird hitbox. I juggle you off the mat. Well, I think you died anyway. I suppose that's fine. I like how that has a little shockwave on it. So I was thinking about it. We talked about it a little bit yesterday. I was thinking about it as far as the kind of next game is concerned. I think what we're gonna do is go ahead and do Silk Song, because we've been holding off on Silk Song. And I think that we should finally go ahead and play that. And then I think after that, then maybe if we, depending on how things are going, we can consider doing an Ocarina of Time kind of first playthrough. I don't really know what to label that as. I've played it a little bit, but I didn't beat it, and I didn't get terribly far into it. So I'm not quite certain. I think I've done this down here. I'm not quite certain what to call that. Second God of War is leagues better than the first? When you say second, you mean Ragnarok? Compared to this one? Or are we talking like OG games? Silk Song's so hard. We actually even speed ran the first Hollow Knight. Years ago. Like 6 years ago, which is crazy. Or no, 5. A little over 5 years ago. But it's been a minute. But I think that'll be a good time. It's been a long time coming for that game. And so it's been out for a little while now. It's one of those things, it was kind of the timing of everything, of like, we were playing Jedi Survivor and then they announced that it was coming. And then we decided to play God of War because this was a higher up the list. We did a couple of polls. We'd done a couple of polls and this had won out. So, you know, I'm a man of the people. The people are asking for something. Yeah, I will provide. I think so. I'd like to. Yeah, now, me wanting to play games, there are a lot of games that I'd like to play, so how we'll prioritize it, that I don't really know. Really comes down to, I think, a combination of, like, interest, timing of other games, you know, just kind of what we have on our plate and how we're feeling. Here we go. I'd like to. I'd like to play the original games. I'd like to play Ragnarok. Summon a storm of ice that prevents Kratos' attacks from being interrupted, reduces the amount of damage it takes, inflicts normal and frost damage to nearby enemies. Right now we've got extra blocking and that. This is like basically a runic attack that he won't get hit out of. Can upgrade it quite a bit. I wonder how good that actually is. There's a shortcut up there. And I think there's some stuff definitely related to Atreus. True, I guess we did come from down here. I'm also curious because, like, my plan is to start playing a little bit of PGA 2K again.
One more for the collection.
Come next week, get back onto the TGC grind a little bit. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna want to play that, like, how many times a week we'll want to play that. If that'll be like once, if I'll want to do True Sim and Plat. Haven't really decided on that. Been enjoying playing other things for sure. Well, I don't think Invincible, because I think it said reduced damage, right? Prevents him from being interrupted, but it reduces the amount of damage he takes. So you'll still take some damage, but basically means that the attack can't be stopped. And as long as you've got a decent amount of health, you'll be able to, you know, keep going with it. Now, I wonder if you, like, combo that. You know, combo that with something that gives you, like, a passive heal. I guess my thing is, like, maybe it's dependent on the fight. Like, maybe there are fights where, like, Atreus doesn't really provide damage, which I feel like he does, though. I feel like he provides damage for all of it. But if there was a case where Atreus doesn't provide damage, then maybe you would, like, swap his outfit over to the healing one. I think I should probably buy that just so we have it as an option. Like, buy all of his legendary stuff. So we can swap if we wanted to. We've got plenty of resources. Like, Hacksilver is of no consequence. Ah, you son of a gun. Can't freaking stand it. Okay. Well, we at least survived that. Now we gotta go up here.
Done here.
This is like, now we go back to all the fun things that we couldn't get to without Atreus. All sorts of chests. Now, will it be of consequence or not? That I don't know. Okay, so there's that shortcut. Not that we need it. I guess we could have gone that way and then looped back around. That's fine. That chest is gotten already. I'll go up here. Check out this. If Atreus would climb up. Come on. Come on, kid. Shoot. Where is he? He's just standing back there. He wants no parts of coming up here for whatever reason. Hey! We found a Valkyrie. Okay, so this is gonna be... I guess it'll tell us once we go in here if there are multiple Valkyries or not. We found the Valkyrie of Helheim. I guess, for whatever reason in my head, I was expecting all of the Valkyries to be in one place, but I guess it makes sense that they're spread to different realms. Probably a Valkyrie at the end of the trials, if I had to guess. Now we've got that. Let's go see about these other chests and such. And then yeah, I guess we're gonna dabble with the Helheim Valkyrie, which doesn't sound like a great idea, but
More of those. Good.
we'll take a look-see. All of a sudden, we got most of the artifacts. Okay. Yeah, I know.
Save her.
Think before you act. Are we prepared to face such a powerful foe?
Do they really have to say that every single
If
time?
that counts for anything.
Okay, double fly, triple fly, got it. Okay. Triple fly. I wonder if that's just gonna be like a feel-based timing of rolling it. Can't see anything. I'm trying to come up with like as strong of an opener as I can. I think what I need to do is start with the R2 runic and then into the R1, weapon swap, and then back out. And I'm dead.
So that's it then.
Find the health before I do this, shouldn't I? We got the legendary chest, though. It's the only Valkyrie here. So there are 5 legendary chests back in Midgard. One of them has to have the health that we're looking for. I had to take a wager. Back in the wild, that's gotta be where there's some stuff that I'm missing, is back in like that starting bit. The Moor's corpse has something too. But given how thorough we've been with a lot of these places, there's one legendary chest in the mountain. Probably a good chunk of them back here that haven't been discovered. Alright, I'll give this a few more attempts though before we back into exploring some other stuff. Okay, on second thought, I think we're just... What happened? It was the red circle of... What? Did a red circle attack and then all of a sudden... I tried, that was... It's so fast. It's so fast. Holy cow. Yeah, runic attack and full. Yeah, I mean, I don't have full rage, but yeah, trying to like open with as many of these things as possible. Well, that was kind of lucky. Cancel that out. It's instantaneous, man. She goes up in the air and then you're dead. It's unblockable, instantaneous. There has to be some sort, like, is it just dodge immediately? Sprint forward? What are we doing here? She's gonna go into her flight. I can't do it because I'm stuck in the parry animation. Holy cow. So if you block that and parry it, you're dead? Because I'm stuck in the parry animation and it doesn't stagger her? Okay, I can't combo it fully. I'm dead. Sheesh. Sheesh. I dodged it. Okay. I think for my own sake. We need to get the other health. I'm making the...
Atreus, to me.
I'm making the strategic call here. I need max health just to give myself the best opportunity. Just to even see if I have a chance of not getting one shot. Now, I'm not the three-way fly attack, fine. I'm okay with that one. Like I need to recognize that better and not get
This'll be our best work yet.
Not get hit by it. But the instant one, that's gonna take some practice to immediately dodge it. Like have to be so quick on the quick tap. But I want to be able to have it where there's a chance that if I get hit by one of those, I'm not dead. Because right now, it is insta-death. Either grab. Punch, 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 dead, or drag, drag. I feel like if I have a little bit more health, the getting caught on the drag, I could survive the mistake. Not sure that I'm going to be able to survive the mistake on the insta-jump. They're all one-shots? Well, I still would have the extra health. For peace of mind. And also would still like to get the weapon upgrades if I can possibly manage that.
Suit yourself.
Okay. So for this, I think we need to go back. I know there's one somewhere in the mountains. I feel like the mountains we're gonna have to do like a full scouring. This seems like the least explored thing that we've got back at home. Mostly because like you start there You've got the fight against Baldur when you don't know who he is. And then you come back very briefly on your quest to bring Atreus back from the sick. Okay.
We're finally home. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Bit
Yeah.
drafty, maybe. It's all right.
Definitely
improvement over
was a
having tea
lifetime
back in
ago.
your Tadger.
Okay, so there will be plenty to explore here, but we will explore it when we get back. I know, pulling the rug out. We'll be back in 3 minutes. I gotta get rid of the pre-rolls. Appreciate you guys hanging out. If you are enjoying, drop a like on the stream. Helps me out. And I will see you guys back here very briefly.
It's raining!
Ads. Alright. Come into ad rain quickly. Well, fortunately on the tail end of it. Hope you're doing well. Hope settling in isn't going too poorly. Alright, let's check out and see if there's stuff
Time to
inside
rest.
here.
I'm gonna sleep through winter.
I feel like I've been trying to come back inside here, but I've not been able to. Time to rest.
Okay, this'll do.
Is it gonna be like a?
Sleep.
I thought I was just gonna get up immediately. Are we suddenly stronger? Years later?
What was that?
The ball.
Wait, what is happening? I wasn't trying to start something. What in the world? This Odin? Thor? Thor rode him. I would assume Thor? The God of Thunder? Hammer? Oh, okay. Got it. This was like the last piece of the game that I did yesterday.
I had the weirdest dream. Fimbulwinter was ending, and Thor came for us. Here at the house.
It was only a dream.
Okay,
But it felt
Thor.
different. It felt real. It felt like the future.
Then we will worry about it tomorrow.
Teaser for Ragnarok?
There are still things we can do. Come.
I was, needless to say, not prepared for that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Going well so far, getting paid from both jobs this week. Very nice.
Okay, here we go.
Sixers down 38 going into the fourth. Yikes. I feel like they started off really well, but I feel like they've been losing a ton of close games, and then that's just an absolute blowout. There was nothing close about that. Let's get out of there. I do not need to be bogged down with that crap. Oh, I got definitely wrecked a little bit there. I thought I was dead in the animation. That's dead in the animation. Completely restructure. I mean, I think the draft choice was good. I think you gotta build around Maxie and McCain and stuff. I mean, McCain's coming back off an injury. You gotta go younger, I think. Already one off the bench, that's disgusting.
Yes, we're doing this.
Alright, you're dead immediately. I'm trying to R3 him and... Playing okay tonight? I mean, I think he's got to play well. I mean, I know his first game back, he didn't really do much. Need a new face of the franchise? I mean, I think you've got to go... At least for the time being, I think Maxie is, like, the main piece to build around. Now, I don't know basketball too well, so I'm not going to try and act like I really know a ton. Dead. I thought I parried, so it was fun. I should probably just be doing this. I don't know, because it's like taking a really long time to get them up to the point where we can do that, but fine.
Thought they almost had us.
Okay. The real question is, what sort of stuff are they keeping blocked from us? Grimes has been their second best player this season.
Have you considered a tactical retreat?
No. Who do you think I am? Tactical retreat. I hit the parry button. Apparently, must have been stuck in animation. I should switch it off of shock. Try and build stun. And I really have to go through the whole thing again, or is that first wave gonna be? Feels like I have to go through everything again.
Ready yourself, boy.
What if I just decided I'm gonna run down here? Are they all gonna come down? Are we gonna get a big party going? Because technically, I need to go through that. There's also more things to do, so. Nothing like dodging backwards and then trying to block. Like, I keep trying to do things mid-animation. Years of being an OKC fan have paid off. Yeah, I'm a Philly fan for everything through and through. So, you know, I've got 2 Super Bowls and a World Series. I've also seen 2 Super Bowl losses. 2 World Series losses. Stanley Cup loss.
Enemies ahead.
Trying to remember, did the Sixers... I was young when it happened. Did the Sixers make it to the finals, or did they just make it like far in the conference stuff in the early 2000s? I feel like maybe there was maybe there's a championship loss in there, but I was very young, so that one I didn't. Like this Sam I am? Now? Ah, he's got more attacks lined up. 2001 lost to the Lakers 4 games to 1. Okay, yeah, I thought there was some real early 2000s. But I would have been 6 years old. Like I remember the Super Bowl do remember watching the '04 Super Bowl, but my family's not, or like my dad at least, not a huge basketball guy. I think he's more into basketball now than he was when I was younger. At the time, we wouldn't have been really watching basketball. You got to pick and choose your pro teams. Arkansas has no pro teams. So how does that end up working out? Like, does it tend to be fairly regional? I mean, because Oklahoma City is definitely down closer to that region. I know for some people it's more about, there's a certain player that they like. For me, it's definitely tough because, like, or not tough, but like maybe tough to comprehend for others who have to make choices or like choose based on players and stuff, because I am very much so, just born and raised like it's Philadelphia everything. That's what my parents root for, my grandparents root for, my aunts and uncles, like everybody on my side of the family is Eagles. Thunder, Seahawks, and Cardinals fan? Okay, so you got St. Louis, you got Oklahoma City, but you're not like through and through St. Louis. Obviously, Seattle is across the country. But I'm assuming you probably would have either family or players that would lead you to that. Is this a realm tear?
Hey, wait for me.
Is this gonna be like bait where the realm tear actually just has a Valkyrie in it? Sean Alexander was your favorite. I remember really enjoying playing as Sean Alexander on like the old, like Madden 06. Dude was, at least in the game, was definitely a stud. There's a chance he's the guy that I was thinking of the other night. Is it Sean Alexander and Phillip Rivers that have a ton of kids? For some reason, Sean Alexander in my head is one of the guys. Alright. I'm not looking forward to this, mostly because I feel like this is going to be...
Yes, sir.
some sort of bait where this is a Valkyrie inside of a tear. Now, I know Rivers has a ton. Is it? I think maybe it's Sean Alexander's. Sean Alexander. Personal life. Yeah, no, it is him. He's got 12 kids. I guess technically 11. One of them, no. They have 12 together. Apparently, he's expecting his 14th. Yeah, man's got kids. Okay. This is about to suck. Well, level 4 at least. But we got a nightmare. Multiple nightmares. Ow.
Almost ready.
I haven't even gotten to trying to survive the Revenant yet here. Is the Revenant just spamming nightmares? Oh, this is absolutely terrible.
The boy needs help.
And the auto lock.
Watch your left.
Oh my word, what do you do? What do you do with that? A level 8 Revenant that's just gonna spam nightmare creation. Because if you don't clear the nightmares, obviously they're gonna keep coming after you. Oh boy. It's a one shot from this piece of crap? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, if I can get... I need to get a ton of runic attacks in fast. I mean, that would be ideal. Apparently, though, I didn't have the shock on, so kind of missed opportunity there. Okay, now I know it's so unfortunately my save is defaulted to having the light arrows on. Let's swap those. I need stun and runics quick. I need to burst this Revenant down. How did he already transform to level 9? Oh my god. No, it's a pack. We are on just kind of cleanup duty here. So we beat the main game. Now we're just kind of trying to clear some of the map out. So we've got to do Valkyries. We've got some realm tears. I'm trying to get myself like leveled up as strong as I can to do everything that we want to in terms of the Valkyries, but it's gonna be tough sledding. Oh my goodness, what is happening? I can't see anything. She backstepped it. That's just the one shot. I feel like we can burst it. If we can land everything, I think we can get about 3/4 health. Oh man, it's tough. Need like a clean opener. The fact that it's a one-shot from point blank with just the like little spitter thing, I think is what makes this quite frustrating. Because I feel like you have to be aggressive. There must be like a stagger window that I need to... No, but then he backs out of it? Because the problem is, she's gonna start summoning these things, but is also going to like just level up. How do you get away from it all? And now you're level 9 and your health is back.
I'm not ready.
So do you save her for last? I just feel like having the nightmares around is like actually a death sentence. But let's try. If I can't burst her, I feel like I should save the fight. Because this is not starting very well. It's like these guys are level 4. Apparently I'm dead. I don't want to talk about it, Quicklin. I don't want to talk about it. As it stands, they're not winning the championship. Fist encounter to bounce off the walls.
Ready yourself.
Not on this particular fight, but it is indeed a strat that I have implemented. If I take these guys out, can't afford suicidal ones. Did that not hit at all? What is happening? Okay. Okay. I gotta kill the fat guy fast. And then maybe we can chain nightmares out of the sky and start eating them. Maybe I have to chain nightmares out of the sky earlier.
Focus up.
Not appreciating that Atreus doesn't seem to want to actually... Ow. Oh my god, it's the kamikaze, like all of a sudden, like if I don't just focus them, they're in full kamikaze mode. Why is he healed? Wait, why is Big Man on campus here in full heal? Now he's leveled up, and now we're dead.
Come on, get up, brother.
Oh, because if he's fully healed, then that means that a nightmare is in him. Oh boy. Okay, so we're going skinny guy, and then nightmare toss. Why does he always have... Come on, kill him before nightmares come, and then now let's see about this. Too far away.
Right, that's just perfect.
What's going on, Gaza? Chill out and beat the annoyed? I'm trying.
Okay, here we go.
Right side.
And now we're just trying to find a strategy, because... Okay, that's those guys, alright.
I can't yet.
But they're... Are we just in full suicide bomb mode? It's like, I feel like I can't grab any of these guys, or I kill them and can't eat them across.
Almost there. One left.
Trying to get to my runic attacks. Okay.
Sorry, not ready.
Okay, that guy didn't die. Oh my gosh. No.
After it.
If Atreus could just shoot them all out of the sky for me, that would be great. piece of crap.
That was a long one.
That fight sucks. That fight sucks. Huh. Okay. Adds a very small amount of constant health regeneration. It's a very small amount, but is it worth it? Probably take... I don't know, do we take the small bit of runic boost off? Maybe luck? Was it a socket? What am I looking at here? I don't know. It feels like it's probably not going to be worth it. I don't know if stacking multiple is worth it. Is worth it either. Do I have multiple of them? I feel like that's the first one that I've gotten that's had heal over time. I should go and sell these just because they're taking up space. Next sprint speed, health. Yeah, I don't think I have any others that are... We got some reduction stuff, but I don't think I got any of the other ones that give me passive healing over time. Like, in the course of a fight, I don't think one is going to do anything. Okay. Well, that's the Realm Tear encounter. We still have an undiscovered and an artifact. We've got some other legendary chests that we need to do. At least this is done. At least this is done. Getting this area cleared back out. Could have sworn that I got one. No siree. I'm wondering if it's down where we had that wolf encounter, like, at the very, very beginning of the game. Am I playing on? I am on PlayStation. Nine players in double digits, well, 144 to 103. Ew. Ew. That sounds like not great defense. If I had to give my high level assessment with knowing nothing else. That sounds like not great defense. 51 and a quarter? Holy cow. Should try Ragnarok. It's definitely on my list of games to get to, but I think we're going to do Silksong next. It's been a few years since I've played Hollow Knight, but been looking forward to Silksong and just haven't gotten around to it yet. It can't seem to do anything with that. Now we're going through, like, I think some super early game. But yeah, I'd like to play Ragnarok. I'd like to play the original God of War games. I've heard that they're difficult, like, in a silly kind of challenge way. but I do want to get around to them at some point. Play those, play Ragnarok, Silk Song. I think I've got some other games. I'd like to play Expedition 33 at some point as well. Plenty on the list, and I'm sure there are others that aren't coming to mind right now. Yeah, I've heard Silk Song is great. I've heard Silk Song is great, and I haven't played Hollow Knight in like, I think we're just talking a little over 5 years at this point now. But I definitely enjoyed my time with with the original Hollow Knight. We speed ran it a little bit. Would love to get to Silk Song. So I think that's what we're gonna do next. But I've got some unfinished business. We've got a bunch of Valkyries that we gotta kill, so we're probably gonna be here a while. Probably gonna be here a while. Oh, hello. But Silk Song will take up some time. Oh, we were also talking about it. I'm feeling inspired to go back and play Ocarina of Time. That's been my like latest. I think I want to go ahead and do that because I've never beaten it. I've never gotten close to beating it. Played it a long time ago. Probably like 15 years ago or something like that. When I was in high school and
You are one vicious son of a
never
bitch.
actually got that far into it. I think I'd like to revisit because I feel like it's such a classic game. I don't have the Switch 2. I have the original Switch. I don't know if I'll get the Switch 2. I was thinking about it like when it was announced, but so far the game library is like pretty whatever. There's like one game coming out every number of months. I don't care for because I've never played really the Metroid Prime games. I played Metroid Prime 3 a little bit, but didn't get far into that game before I got soft locked, and then I never finished it. Kind of unfortunate the way that went down, but you know, it is what it is. There's gotta be somewhere else in these early goings that I missed. I missed stuff. I don't know where. I'm like double, triple checking all the places that I've gone before. I feel like there's another path back there. Modded 2DS for all the Pokemon games soon? Okay, so I gotta go back here then. Which Pokemon games are you looking to try and play? I have Yellow, Red, Blue, Silver, Gold, Crystal, and Leaf Green. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and Black, I think. I think Black is the last Pokemon that I played. But I have all the original cartridges, and I've got my Game Boy Color, my Game Boy Advance, my DS. Honestly, those are probably decently valuable. But I'm like kind of a collector. Not that I like go out of my way to collect, but I don't get rid of things.
find the Edge Boy.
Like, I still have all of my old consoles and everything. Fire Red will always be your favorite. Yeah, I had Leaf Green. I did not have Fire Red. I think by that age... This is down where those wolves were early. Okay, so we came here... Very early game, got a chest, and then dipped back out. Doesn't look like there's anything else. So what am I missing here? An artifact and an undiscovered, but I don't know. Don't know what I haven't found. Let's get Rumble? What? This Pokemon Rumble was a thing, right? What you're talking about? X and Y, Black and White, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire. What did they change? Like in the, what is it? I know they call it like ORAS or whatever, right? What do they call? What did they change in that from the original? Or is that just kind of like the same way that they did Leaf Green and Fire Red, like updated some of the stuff? Played the Horizon series. I played Forbidden West because Forbidden West came with my PS5. So I kind of just looked up the story roughly for the first game and then played Forbidden West. It was fine. I didn't like how the story ended for Forbidden West. I thought it was not a great ending, kind of like a forced ending for a sequel rather than what I thought the ending should have been. I get annoyed with all of Aloy's like backseating and telling me how to solve the puzzles. That was pretty annoying. I thought that the mechanics though were pretty cool, like utilizing the rumble and everything on the PS5 controller, you know, and the tense triggers and all that stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. Updated visuals and gameplay improvements. Then the Mega Evolutions. Oh, this is not the way that I wanted to go. Go to see what's next. I'm trying to find what's next, Gaza. I don't know. I feel like I'm like backtracking in circles trying to double check all the places that I have been before. I feel like I've got to be missing something. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima. That one's also on my list. Okay. That's where we want to go. There's a chest. How can we get to said chest? Let's see if we can spy a path. If I can't jump that ledge. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, because I know Ghost of Yotei just came out. I have heard Ghost of Yotei not as good. I've heard Ghost of Yotei is not as good. But I want to play Tsushima. Heard that that one's fantastic. So yeah, let's just add that to the list of games, right? And like trying to pick which games we do. Not easy. I must have just missed this door.
Here we go.
Yeah, because these are level 1 and 2. This is just like, I could have found this like super easy. Completely didn't see it in the beginning. I don't know, I see level 1 and 2 and I like almost feel like I should one-shot him, which I know is kind of an absurd thought. Yeah, I think Yote, not that it's bad, I think it just isn't as good as Tsushima is kind of what I've heard. Game Boy Color posted on Facebook Marketplace yesterday for free. Just didn't get to it in time. Someone was giving that away for free? Just had a button issue? Okay, so you would have to do some sort of repair. Still an undiscovered. That's the last artifact. Is the undiscovered gonna be one of the burbs? Is that what it is? Like, am I just missing a raven here? Or is there something else entirely that I'm missing? What the heck is the undiscovered? I feel like I just have absolutely no idea. Because obviously it's not going to be another... Not going to be another chest. Tsushima's got a special place in your heart. Well, I think that's going to be the way a lot of times it's so hard to follow up great games. You know, I think there's always that awe factor of the first time you play a game. Is there something at the bottom side of it? Like, once we cleared the realm tier, is there a way to go forward? Or am I'm gonna go double check the arena. Because I don't want to miss anything. Just wondering if there was anything on the other side once we beat it. I don't think so. Cause yeah, like I've heard some mixed things. I have heard that I've heard some people say that God of War Ragnarok is better, but I've also heard a fair amount that have said that Ragnarok is not as good as this one. And I think there's probably a bit of personal preference there. I think is probably the case most of the time. Make it a PS5 for Borderlands 4? Really? Is that because of the performance issues on PC? Okay, so that's locked off. Just feel like I needed to double, triple check this arena, that they're not gonna throw something silly at me. Alright, I don't... What am I missing? Is it just a circle? Fight Valkyrie, Gaza? Well, I've got Kara, Geardraful, and Ear over here. I'm not seeing anything indicating that I have a Valkyrie 2 fight. The only thing I could guess is like you teleport from here and back, and then suddenly there's a Valkyrie in the arena because we defeated the Realm Tear? Oh, you don't have any current gen consoles or a PC at the moment. Okay. Okay. Because when you said about getting the PS5, I just kind of assumed then that you had a PC. so we're gonna then teleport back. And just double check that. Load doesn't do anything with it. I mean, a PS5 is a solid machine to get. Obviously, I'm always gonna err. I don't know. For me, PC is the way. I'm curious to see what the Steam machine ends up being, but I have a feeling the Steam machine is gonna be priced like a like a PC and not a console. House was broken into and it was stolen? Jeez. Sorry to hear that, man. That's terrible. Okay, so I'm pretty well lost on what the missing thing is here. Right, Ragnarok 8 out of 10. Well, I don't think... I didn't say that people think that Ragnarok is a bad game. I just think they said that the general vibe, not that it's everybody's opinion, the general vibe is that this is better than Ragnarok. But that doesn't mean Ragnarok is bad. Isn't the turtle out there? The turtle would be in the Witch's Woods, no? But you know what? I haven't gone to the Witch's Woods since we pissed off Freya at the end of the game, so that could be interesting. There's also a hidden chamber there, right? I think it said that. So maybe let's take a little... Well, I guess the hidden chamber is here, and that's probably the Valkyrie. I'm just trying to find... I am missing 5 legendary chests. I thought one of them might be over here. It was not. Legendary chests. Legendary chests. There's a legendary chest in the mountain. That's one. I don't know if Themor's corpse maybe has one, because it's like stuff is undiscovered. I'm assuming it's like find one. So there's probably areas where there are legendary chests. That's why I was thinking like maybe legendary chest is back home. There's another one on the Isle of Death. Should go there. Five's not the same, not as hype as the previous God of War. Yeah, and like nothing to say that it's bad, just that it's different. Follow the picture with Wilg? I don't know what that means. Wingman? Wingman. I am drawing a complete blank. Don't play games like you used to. Your wife and kid take up your time after. Well, same. Like I don't play games until after pretty well everybody's in bed. I get it. It's dad life. Okay, so that's there. This is a boat back out. Wing with purple color. What, you're talking about the Valkyrie symbol? Valkyries aren't quite on the menu at the moment. I'm trying to get some upgrades and stuff. The river pass is such a big area. The river pass is such a big area. I don't know if we're gonna sail to somewhere that we can find it. Birthday was last Thursday. Have a gross 3 in front of your age now. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. I got the 3 added in July, so not too far ahead of you. It's not so bad so far. Although, you know, I do bend over and feel pain sometimes, so, you know, getting old. I mean, I can attempt Valkyrie fights. I'm just...
Is it a good idea coming back here?
I'm just not at that point yet.
Planning your demise, brother.
Or bringing Balder back to life?
I want to see what happens.
Oh, I'm not alive,
I
lad.
can't go in.
I'm
Got it.
reanimated, sure, but make no mistake, I'm still quite dead. I'll never be what I once was.
I think we got all of this stuff.
Trust me.
That's a relief.
Because we had the...
Dead.
We had the winds. So I think from this path, I'm like 99% certain that we've done it all. But let's go up and see. Yeah, the Valkyries, I'm trying to move stuff along enough that I can, I don't know, that I have as many upgrades as I feel like I want. If that makes sense. So, don't worry, we will go Valkyrie hunting. I'm not, like, skipping them entirely. I'm just trying to do other things first. I'm wondering if there's a Valkyrie in Alfheim, too, then probably. So... this is closed. Makes sense. Like, we're done, 100% done with Freya. Okay. I need to figure this out, because I don't actually know. Got a Winds of Hell puzzle. I need to find Winds of Hell. No upgrade, no hit run in this game, when? I don't know if we'll ever get back to a point where we start just challenge running games. Maybe if there's something that we get into that we just love so much and is like relevant and all that, then maybe. But we're definitely not at that point.
Huh?
Okay, so there's one. I think we gotta get it to here to unlock it. Or maybe we gotta get it to there to unlock the runes. So where would be the closest point? Because I think that's too far of a journey. Maybe it's not. Maybe you have to. I don't know. It feels... 5, 4... We're not going to be able to get up. There has to be a closer point down below. That's there. Unless you can latch it from up top here. There's the ball. It's on the other side, and then you do latch it from up top. Run it back. Okay. I see it. I done did use my eyes. I'm assuming, are the puzzle chests, are they legendary chests or are they Nornir chests? I would think at this point in the game I would know what these things are and how they operate. But unfortunately, I'm a disappointment. Me like combat. You know, for as much as I'm a thinker and like puzzles and such, I sometimes let the brawnier side take over when I play these sorts of games. Can I not reach it from here? There's a chest underneath that. Should imply something explodes. But I also can't reach from up here, which I thought I was going to be able to. It's like just out of reach. Is there somewhere up? Okay, well I like solved a very small piece of it. But I'm guessing there's like one step closer to the edge and then I'm about to break. I am so missing it. Okay, look for the green. Because it would have to be within grappling distance of both down here and up there, right? Because I don't think it would make sense unless putting it in that socket like blows things out and we have something closer over here. So that's way too far of a run. There's another Winds of Hell thing that we have to tie into. Is it plain and obvious to see, or is this one actually like hidden very, very well? I feel like if I have to go vertical to see it, then that's a problem. I feel like it's normally within about a 5-second. I feel like they're normally about 5 seconds spaced apart. At most. So let me do this. 5 would be somewhere around here. Because you definitely can't climb. It's not obvious you cheated. Like, I'm trying so hard. That's that crystal. This feels like it's going further away from what we're trying to solve for. I know we've got Winds of Hell stuff up top. I'm assuming that we don't have Winds of Hell stuff back this way. That is not bramble. That does not set on fire. It's not important though, but I've made it important. Right in front of me. I cannot take my eye off the ball now. somewhere in this vicinity. I'm gonna get a bird's eye view. I'm gonna get a bird's eye view. That's our original spot back there. So we're trying to get it here. See, this crevice feels like there should be something, but there isn't.
Huh?
Are you trying to tell me something, son? Gotta do the sandball puzzle first?
Good boy.
But I did. I
I
thought.
know those roads. That's Vinder. When? Must be for that sand bowl down there.
I could have sworn we did that puzzle. Maybe I didn't know the words back then and I interacted with it and got nothing, or maybe I just didn't finish it. I know I definitely went up there and read those words before. Because when I went past this,
What does it say?
so I had to go back there and
hawk, and turtle.
redo it?
Swim aloft in oceans
Oh,
above.
come on.
Ah. When?
That explains how I get the chest.
Vinder. Look what it did!
That raises it high enough to get it. I'm annoyed. It discharges destructive energy as it walks away. Just blasts out runic energy. I don't know. Okay, well, needless to say, I'm annoyed by that. And by annoyed at that, I mean I'm just pretty well annoyed at myself. Because I saw the square. I should have just pressed it. I went up here. I looked multiple times. I should have just pressed it. Well. Beat the main story already? Yes, Mare. We beat the main story yesterday. So now we have the fun task of trying to upgrade ourselves a little bit so that we can take on all the fun Valkyrie fights and get whooped. That's two of them. I think I have to turn them all. Like that. Where you stopped? Do you think you have this game at like 98% beat? 1 or 2 Valkyries to go? Yeah, we beat the main story. There we go. There's the last piece of health. Okay. So now we've got a little bit more. It's a little bit. So like 75 elk the day before yesterday? Jeez. Okay. So I don't know, is that's the Nornir chest. That's the Nornir chest. We still have 5 legendary chests outstanding. I guess the question is at this point, will any of that help us with Valkyries? Like, what's the strat here for setting up for the Valkyries? There's a Nornir chest in Alfheim. And there's probably a Valk here as well. Yeah. Orun. I need to light the braziers. I think there's probably something that gets triggered off of that. Peter will come after you in game and give you infinite power. Oh, I gotta go grind those out now. Cause like part of me wants to. I feel like Muspelheim and Niflheim. Freaking Valkyrie and that, like, I have to do stuff to set up for Niflheim because otherwise I'm just gonna die to Hildir every time. Try a stacked build on that? A stacked build in what sense? Like, what am I stacking? Tennis courts? One of the courts had a door open the other morning. There were 4 dishes standing on the court. Oh, man. I'm sure the grounds crew is like, great. So, like, we did Gunner. Right? We did Gunner immediately after finding that. But I know that that's probably the easiest. Fine, it was hardcore. I figured with it being a school. Yeah, it was this one. I did this Valkyrie. Although apparently there's something else up here undiscovered. The whole undiscovered thing is really throwing me for a loop. 66%. That's like, is the undiscovered that I just didn't kill any of the ravens up there and there are like 2 ravens available? It feels like what it is. But then again, there is an undiscovered on Midgard. Like, there's just a straight up undiscovered, which I feel like is down in home. I don't even know. What are the berserkers? Justin, are the berserkers the travelers? Or is there something else? Because I feel like I want to grind out Muspelheim. Yeah, because I figured that there was a Valkyrie at the end of that. So, like, we have to do it. We have to go to Muspelheim. I just don't know, like, sequencing-wise. Like, are there any chests or anything that we should do first? This favors strength, but I feel like there was stuff to buy. Yeah, Undiscovered is on the whole of Midgard, which is terrifying to me. There's an Undiscovered in the foothills. Which, this is the foothills. Yeah, so there's an Undiscovered in the foothills. There's an Undiscovered in Wildwoods. We've got Undiscovered in Themura's Corpse. You want to say they're berserkers? There's 12 of them? Is that something that isn't until post-game and that's why I haven't seen any of them? Or what's the trigger for that? Because I found travelers and I've had the ogres and stuff. I've got nothing about berserkers. I don't even know what you do to... I don't even know what you do to find them. So where did we come out? We must have come out over here, right? Yeah, I've never heard anything about Berserkers until now. Like Valkyries, I guess because Valkyries are just still tougher. I've heard of Valkyries prior to playing this game. That was like the only spoiler, was Valkyries are hard. Which I have seen that already. That yes, indeed they are difficult. But I think that's everything that we want to do here, because we can teleport to the Valkyrie, and like having not done the Raven, I think is fine to me. So are Berserkers just found like retracing your steps? And if that's the case, why didn't I find any Berserkers in the homeland? Or do you have to clear like other stuff first to unlock them? Because I feel like the Valkyries became available as soon as we got the magic chisel. But outside of that, these Berserkers are just a very mysterious thing. Beating the game and then going to the Lake of Nine. I could have sworn we've been to the Lake of Nine. I mean, we can definitely go back. What's gonna be the closest? Well, I have an undone legendary chest on the Isle of Death here. Let's see if I can figure out where this chest is. I'm assuming Lake of Nine is probably going to mean I have to do some sailing on it. That's down into a pit. It's going to be the hard part here is I don't actually know off the top of my head where this chest would even be. We had done stuff up here before. We got the thing up there. This zip line's down to that chest, which we already got. I think that goes over to Iron Cove. It's not where I would like to be. It's somewhere on the actual Isle of Death. A graveyard on the north of the Lake of Nine. It's frozen. Graveyard? The first area the wolves bring you to early game on the sled. That is not ringing a bell. Okay, I'm not going there. That's the wrong direction. But we'll go down here though and backtrack my way. Thinking the second game, I'm like, there's not a lot of ice here, and the ice is mostly at Themor's corpse. Like, you got me quite stumped. But the Berserkers, well, I believe you about the Berserkers because they have like a completely open-ended thing of Hey, this hasn't been discovered. This feels like a path literally up to where we just were, which would lead me to believe then this is still technically considered Isle of Death. Maybe we gotta go back across? This is where we just were, right? Like, we just went up. Yeah. I'm just like, now I'm in the, like, curiosity killed the cat. We've got a legendary chest that is MIA. This is really gonna be so not obvious. Feels like the type of thing where you would have to just change the level that this is raised to.
I think this is something.
Yeah, I know this is. What I'm saying, I feel like this is something that you like manipulate the level that it's at, and then you would have a chest, but honestly, it doesn't seem like it. Because now this is gonna take me back. Now we're back to the shores of Nine. I don't know, man. I'm missing something like... It feels like should be very obvious. It's not a big land... Although there's that. That looks explodey. Hold on. This may have been clear and obvious and I just am blind to it. Like... If anybody wants to know why puzzle games don't necessarily do well on Twitch, it's because stuff like this. Or at least for me. Ends up just me thinking out loud and running in circles. How doesn't he know? Have to raise it back up. Because that's where we came in. There's only one path. I think it's up here. Because this is explodey stuff, which means that there should be one of these guys.
Want to see what we can trade those for?
Well, that's an artifact. It's something. Technically, it's new. It's not exciting in particular, but you know, I want to say you can't be picky, but I'm being kind of picky. There's not like a chest or anything on top. There it is, you blind sack of crap. Low perk activation chance to do burn on successful hits. Which is better? Burn on successful hits or increased strength? I feel like Grips of the Forgotten Flame is still better. Okay. I feel a bit better about that though. Feel a bit better about that. Okay. Okay. So this is the Helheim Tower. I think that's where we're going. Taking my boat. Maybe my issue is that I did so much of my exploring early. Whereas, like, if I hadn't done the early exploration, that maybe we would have, yeah, stumbled into the berserkers and stuff more reasonably.
That dragon, that's Baldur's, isn't it?
Yes.
And you brought it down to save me?
It was very heroic.
There's hold on. So I'm also still thinking that there's something that happens when we trigger all of the braziers, and I have not done that yet. I've only done like 3 of them. I should probably go around and do that as well. As we've cleared fights and such. I have not
Another
lit
name.
all of them.
Gunnar!
It's
Well, I
as if
beat
they'd been
Gunnar.
made into a memorial to the Valkyries.
Gunnar was easy peasy lemon squeezy. The rest of them, I fear, are not going to be that way. Shall have many an hour. Across we go.
So, why was Tyr helping Odin meet with the Giant Kings?
Odin had persuaded Tyr that the hammer was merely a
You
deterrent.
just get some
a
gold
means to
from
broker
riding
peace
over
from a
the
position
dead
of
body.
strength.
Nice.
Tyr was hopeful to convince all parties they would prosper best through peace. You know what? I'll tell this one later.
Apparently I can't access up there from down here. Not ready for Saturday and Sunday. High of 20, low of 3, and high of 18, low of 8. Yeah, welcome to your new normal. I fear that that's
So,
what you're going to
why
be
was
up
Tyr
against
helping
quite a
Odin
bit.
meet with the Giant Kings?
You know what? I'll tell this one later.
Okay. We had defeated an enemy here. I think that enemy was... I think that was a named enemy that we did. I will say, maybe it's that they're repetitive or not memorable or what. I don't remember the names of any of the enemies in this game. Like, any of the named enemies in this game. I know the Valkyrie Gunnar. Hey, what's going on, Jim? Break from PGA? Yes, but we will, I believe, play some PGA next week. Yeah, we've just been playing this a bunch. Beat it last night. Now we're into the post game content, which is where the big bad boss fights are. Well, this is the Helheim Realm Tower. There was nothing up there. And I'm fairly certain that we have teleported from here before. Any advice for a first-time dad? 2 weeks to go. Well, first off, congrats. Have fun. sleep when the baby sleeps. You know, take advantage of the rest you can get, and just kind of embrace it. Like, you're gonna learn on the fly. Things are gonna be
Someone who loved the Valkyries enough
chaotic.
to do this?
You know,
I wonder.
you're gonna
That's
get
the
dirty.
queen.
Just don't be afraid to get in the weeds. You know, it is what it is. You're dad. Just be a dad. What we cleaning up? We're cleaning up like boss fights and the optional content, Mandy. Trying to go around now and do some of these braziers. Don't be afraid to get the baby monster energy drink if it's sleeping too much. Yeah, don't listen to him. How about that? That's also a piece of advice. Don't listen to Mare. Berserkers of Ragnarok? That's your badge to shut up and watch. So, I'm still missing something. I'm still missing something in the entirety of Midgard, Justin. Which makes me even more concerned. Come to you once it happens. Being a dad is awesome. Yeah, it is. It is. It's crazy to watch him grow up. Like, my son's over 2.5 now. And our second one's on the way. And, you know, there's going to be obviously a lot to take with it. But there's also going to be a lot of learning again. It's just kind of learn, take it in stride, enjoy it. It feels long, but it goes by fast. You know, becoming a dad, you very quickly understand why family members always be like, I remember when you were this tall. It's because they are, like, not that tall. Or, like, they just grow so quickly.
Another name.
Retire from golf, Maximus? No, we're gonna play again, I
Perhaps
promise.
we're meant to find something in Muspelheim and Niflheim.
We are. And I'm going to. Yeah, I gotta go back across the water. Niflheim and Muspelheim, I guess, are the two that we need to do as well. Turns 2 in a week and a half. Yeah, you're right there with me. My son right now is obsessed with letters. Anytime, like, we've been trying to teach him like capital letters and stuff, and so anytime I have words on my shirt, more often than not, he'll just like stop and start pointing. He'll use it as a tactic to delay things, like bedtime. He's got signs on his wall. He's a construction sign on his wall, but yeah, it's crazy how much they can pick up on and how fast they can learn. And sometimes it'll feel slow, but they're
Who knew the giants were
crazy
deeply concerned
adaptable.
about the hammer? A super weapon in hands they did not trust. But they trusted Tyr. Tyr always believed the best in people, and taking Odin at his word in his desire for peace, he brought the Raven King to Jotunheim. From there, things unraveled quickly. The
Okay,
giants
can I
anticipated
take
Odin's
the
trickery and
elevator up here?
exposed his true agenda to spy and steal their secret wisdom.
But I think we're gonna go back
Later.
to some golfing next week, Maximus. Fear not. So the Brazier of Muspelheim, inaccessible. That's interesting. Golfenheim? yeah, something like that. How do I don't know what I would get up there from. That's the thing. I don't know how I would get up there. Because this is a pass into the mountains. You know what I was really liking colors?
So what happened after Odin was cast out of Jotunheim?
With magics, they expelled Odin from their realm and cursed
I
him
know, and it's like
never
that
to
balance of like you want,
Frustrated.
you don't want to correct
Odin
them
visited
like
its fury
for
upon
every
the
little
giants of
single
Midgard.
thing, but you also want
But I
them
can
to
just tell you
learn,
this
so you
story
kind of
later.
have to. It's like finding that balance. Yeah, it's just like you are basically just constantly teaching them.
Another name. Hilder.
Hmm. I want to rotate it, but if I rotate it, how am I able to get out there? Because I think that's the last one. I think that's the last one that's not lit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's the witch's cave entrance. Is there a back pathway there? Witch's cave entrance. Maybe there's one back behind this. I think that's where we're gonna have to go. Puzzle you're working on with the rising platform reveals a beast in the lake that you unchain. This one? The Isle of Death one? Is that where it gets its name? But I wasn't raising anything in the water. It just raises... You just raise and lower the 3 of them to move across. I feel like they all start
So what
raising.
happened
You have
after
to
Odin was
lower
cast out of
stuff.
Jotunheim?
Thor unleashed Mjolnir's might upon any giant he could find. None could stand against the tide of slaughter that followed. And at last, it seems, with Tyr's aid, they retreated. The tower disappeared, no giants could be found in Midgard, and no man nor
there's
god
nothing
has set
back
foot in
there.
Jotunheim.
That leads back that
6.
way. I mean, I can go into the witch's cave and see if there's like a diverging path. There's an enemy up there.
Down there.
There's an enemy at the gates. Is that it? Not in the witches, but rather some path up and behind from here.
Nightmare! I'm not ready.
I mean, the fact that there are nightmares leads me to believe that I'm on the right track.
That's showing him.
I feel like when those light up, it means that you're going the right way. Lineup of work gave you a jump start on being a dad, though. Take a lot of what you do with your kids at work and apply it to being a dad. Yeah, and like you have to draw from what you know, right? But what you don't know, you just have to try and learn. That's really all it boils down to. And like also accepting that you're not going to have all the answers. You do a lot of looking things up. Lean on your peers that have kids. You know, if you can. You know, ask them questions. Everything's not one size fit all. You know, there's a lot of discovering what your what makes your kid in particular tick. think we're on the right track. Yep, and I definitely could have found this a lot earlier given the levels. Ow. Oh, there's a lord marker for us. Also, I guess I didn't realize I could do like an R1 throw, which is much quicker.
Another one
Potty
here.
training is the fun one right now.
This one is.
We have been through the potty training. Yeah, that's tough.
A cunning one as well.
It's tough, and even with that, like he still has
Dude, did you steal Thor's hammer?
Aye.
some accidents on
A lot
occasion.
of these seem to end with Thor killing them.
He's in the
Imagine
phase of he doesn't want to tell us that he has to go potty, or he gets really annoyed when we ask him, and he like holds it as long as he possibly can, which is a dangerous game. Ooh, baby, I like the looks of this. Different ones is yours, yeah. For sure. Symbol of Menace. Are these symbols like upgrades for very particular weapons or armor? Oh, come on, you knucklehead. Just throw it at the skull. It's not that hard of an idea. Okay. Those guys are getting a little bit easier. And the
Right,
final
last one.
brazier.
Look at that. Maybe we can survive a fight with the Valkyrie now.
Okay. Maybe useful. Should probably, as much as I want to be offensive, that's probably going to be one that we need to have on. Needs to go or she'll go. You go grab a pull from her bag and tell you she went. Yep. There's a lot of habit breaking and yeah, trying to make that connection of like the feeling of I have to, but not when it's too late. Yeah, and like kids have FOMO and stuff, so like I know, you know, for a while if we like put a show on or something, like my son would not, we'd have to pause, like trying to teach him the concept of pausing. We will stop it. We will stop it. You have to tell us. You're not gonna miss anything. We'll pause the show. Alright. I think lighting all of those was worthwhile. Now it said stackable, which again, they keep like giving me these things and then it's like, you know, stack for healing and stack for Valkyrie damage. Where are the other ones? Where are the other ones? Like, are they in the other 4 legendary chests that I missed? Is that what we're trying to... Is that what we're trying to get at here? I think the next thing that makes sense is Muspelheim. Try and tackle some of these arenas. I think there's some armor and
My
stuff,
brother and me
if I'm
got a
not
new
mistaken.
project.
Oh,
What do you want?
With the whetstone and hammer you've retrieved for us,
maybe this
Brock and I can
unlocks.
construct the Dvegrathikr, dwarven armor of legend.
We just need 3 more mythical ingredients before we set to hammer.
I may have just unlocked my
Which
next
are-
task.
No, armor's pure legend. and the details is fuzzier than a wolver's butthole.
You expect us to find parts from a legend?
Oh, Motsognir the Dwarf King
The
found
Mickey
two of them.
Mouse
Everyone knows
Clubhouse.
that. But when he
Come
went looking
inside,
for the
it's
third,
funny inside.
Poof! He vanished. Maybe he'll find some clues at his stronghold in Konunsgard.
and looky here, a Koningsguard entry.
Okay, so we have a whole new area
It's got your
to
name on it. How
discover, and maybe
fucking
that's gonna
strange.
unlock some other stuff for us to uncover. Okay, so I just have to figure out how to get here, which is maybe through... No, because that path takes us to Fafnir. Ruins of the Ancient at North 3 Stronghold, but I'm wondering if... How do we get there? We get a runic attack and a dwarven armor set recipe. I feel like that might be what's up
Stronghold's
next.
northwest of here, behind the Svartalfheim Realm Tower.
Large stone structure, creepy atmosphere. You'll know it
Behind
when
the
you see it.
Svartalfheim Realm Tower, gotcha.
The Huldra brothers, back in action again. Oh, I can't wait to get started.
Never think I'd see such a day we was back to building as a duo. But it feels
Okay, so we've got to go behind this guy.
right, especially for this. Been so used to
That's where
building
they want
on
us
my
to
own
take
all
off
these
to.
years, almost forgot how dang useful an extra pair of hands is.
I forgot how much
See, I got sucked in. We didn't even take a late... I should have taken, technically, another break and gotten rid of pre-rolls and stuff. We were locked in. We were locked in. Wanted to move that along. So yeah, I think this is where we're gonna pick up tomorrow. Because better armor, if it is actually better, some extra damage reduction, maybe some other things, like that's what we've got to do. Yeah. So we're gonna take this from here, head back to the Koenigsgard stronghold. There's 2 favors technically left, so there's maybe another one after this. Maybe this is all stuff that'll help us set up for Valkyrie fighting. I don't know if we're gonna Valkyrie fight tomorrow. I don't think so. I think we've got to get through that. I think we've got to get through Muspelheim to get to that one. We've got to get set up so that we can do the Filheim. We probably need to start taking down some of them, though, because I think that the Valkyries actually provide you with... Like, I think beating the Valkyries actually... like, gives you things. I think there's a chance at a drop of, like, Valkyrie armor or something of that nature. Not exactly seeing anything of it here, but I think that's the case. All right, it's almost midnight. Which is basically high time to say it's time to go to bed. So, thank you guys for chilling. I greatly appreciate it. Always a pleasure hanging out. Making good progress. Or maybe making good progress. We made some progress. There was forward direction. There was some running in circles. We're moving things along. We'll keep after it tomorrow, and then yeah, golf next week, and hopefully lots of fighting Valkyries. I feel like the game has just begun. I feel like we're gonna be spending the same amount of time on this late game stuff as we did with the rest, but I'm having fun with it. I hope you guys are. But yeah, have a great night. I will catch you guys